Good morning, everybody. It's your boy J Raj over here at the park, and today I just wanted to take us through a little bit of back and hips. Um, these can be areas where, of course, it's really easy to feel tight. I know some of us have, a lot of kind of issues that come from these places too, because your whole posture, is affected by it. So, without any further ado, let's just go ahead and first set our intentions for practice. So join me on your mats. Here you'll see we've got the four corners of the feet activated, right? Bringing that energy up. Pushing down with the knees and through the knife edge of the feet. I find it most comfortable to keep my shoulder blades fully relaxed and shoulders down, just so this can all stay kind of nice and relaxed. Lifting up from the pelvis, right? Tucking that belly almost like a cat cow. Up from heart center and open the chest. And then bow. Just to find that nice elongated full range of motion in the neck. I'm just going to settle in, take a few breaths. Honor this practice, I'll let my knees drop a little more. Reminding myself to always be focusing on my alignment. Right? It might be helpful to adjust and almost bring your anus up to where now it's giving me a little bit of a forward push. I'm still pushing down on my knife edges of my feet, lifting up through the ankles, right? Pushing down, lifting up through the pelvic floor. Guys, we have a special treat today. My mom has decided to bless us with a opening prayer, and essentially the meaning on this prayer is we're asking God to help us stay grounded so that no circumstances in the outside world can shake us. You know what I mean? Strong spirit.
Good morning, namaste. Welcome. We'll start with a little chant, and let's just sit comfortably. And I always keep my my index finger and thumb for the mudra, and try to align and start breathing in from the nose, and then Hands to the heart chakra, and we'll start with the chant. Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyoti gamaya, mrityu ma amrutam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you.
All right. So, for the back, I usually find that the first useful thing is the posture. So, I'm gonna sit here. My butt is not really on the mat, it's more like just above it, diagonal behind me, under. That way I can get more on here and I can align a little bit straighter, easier, seems like. Pushing down on my knife edges of my feet, creating that energy to send it upward. Then I am going to kind of push down with my anus, almost like send the energy up from the pelvis by curling the butt, sending that energy up, sucking in, just pushing to the back body like a cat-cow, opening the chest, and then bowing a little bit, straightening out that neck. And then let's just get loose all through the neck. Deep breathing the whole time. The breath is what's going to keep us connected. All the cerebral spinal fluid, it wants to run up and down and send these beautiful messages. But it gets obstructed when our posture's off, alignment's off, chakras need balancing. Massaging the feet here. Keep on breathing, keep everything relaxed. Shoulder blades relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Right? Focus on the posture. We can all kind of slouch a little bit, just intentionally keep the attention on that so we can get better. Massage on these toes and your feet a little bit, you know, they take us everywhere we need to be. How often do we show them gratitude? Honor them, you know? Grateful. It's really good to just give a quick little rub on your feet. Don't even realize how good it feels till you do it. Got my thumb on the bottom of my feet here. Just a nice, intentional, I love you feet. So grateful for you. What would I do without you, honestly? Just to find gratitude if that was the case too. But, you know, just send lots and lots of energy into the gratitude for what we have. It's going to keep our frequency building that which we're grateful for. Okay, now I'm gonna drop my head, relax everything. Some neck rolls, slowly, and I'm gonna try to make sure that I always have the back of my head connected on the round axis. So I'm gonna go slow, breathing deep. Really feel that elongation. And just let the air bring your head around your own pace. Nice and soft. Keeping an axis point attached. Once you've done a few that way, go ahead and switch. Correct the posture if need be. Softening the exhale and the gaze, even closing your eyes if you prefer. We're going to invite in peace of mind, peace of spirit, slowing down the thoughts. Go ahead and just feel that fluidity in the cranium, in the back of the neck. Shake it out in all directions. Loosen it out. If you go one way, make sure that we go the other way so that the duality can balance these physical bodies. Just get a little, let the breath go, shake it out, loosen up. And some circles. Posture number 1. Alright, give yourself a big fat hug. Love on yourself for giving yourself this time, honoring our bodies, plugging in together into something that we know is going to make us feel so much better by the end. It's nothing to do with me. I'm just grateful to be in the space with you. Alright. Shake out the neck, little shake out again, let it go. A couple big audible breaths. Give it 4 or 5 of those. Alright, now we're gonna stay connected through the breath and through keeping something grounded. So, knife edges of the feet already touching, right? So as I maneuver, you'll see they are always touching. Okay. Now, I am going to turn to the side so that you can see my position here. And let's just go ahead, soften through the toes. Just let those hang out here. Everything's soft. Shoulders relaxed, shoulder blades relaxed. Bring it down. All I'm doing with the hands is I've got my elbows underneath my hands out here like in a plank, and I'm simply pushing away and back from the mat with the bottoms of my hands there. Just to get a little more stretch, a little more engagement, right? A little more stretch, a little flexibility more through the shins. Right, I don't know if anyone else has like old shin splints or just, flexibility issues. Something that really helps for me is instead of keeping these knees narrow, you can bring them out wide and then just touch your big toes behind. This is called extended child's pose.
Child pose.
That'll get you all through the quads and shins, lower back of course. And as you narrow the stance of the knees, you'll notice it brings your center of gravity more. So you've got your fours here, and as you push back and down with your child's pose now, instead of extended child's pose, feel the emphasis shift. Now more in the quadriceps, still a bit in the hamstrings and shins of course, but a little bit of a shift. Breathe. With each exhale, we soften a little bit. And it might allow you to even release a little bit more into your stretch. Hi. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a pigeon pose. What I'm going to do is, you'll see, one leg comes this way, horizontal. Using then, pressing down into the knee to bring that leg further back, yeah? Straighter leg through the right side, 90-degree bend in this leg, and you just bring it down. Pushing back and down. Still going for the alignment through the back, yeah? Of course, yoga is so much core, right? All the chakras coming from the inside out. So we always want to try and keep that firm core as well. And that'll help to kind of shape the posture a little bit easier, take some of the tension out of areas where it's easy to just kind of let it flop. It can cause some injuries and things. Breathe. Get about 5 more good deep breaths, audible ones here. Now, we're gonna bring it back up here. As you can see, this is a nice stretch too. Relax the shoulder blades. Just get a few good deep breaths here. Okay. We're gonna bring it forward. You know, use your toes on the right leg. Press those down into the earth and inch your way back in. Softly, softly, softly. Softly, softly, softly. Hey, softly, softly. Left leg up. Loosen the ankle. Just a couple little rolls here. Alright. Both hands on the earth, left foot's back. I'm just gonna loosen this up a little bit, the knee, right? Shaking out, stretching. Here's the right side for you on pigeon pose. I'm gonna go 90 degrees again. You can kind of see my leg out to the left there. That way you can have an angle on that. It's all relaxed. Toes are not flexed. Come straight down over. Now, if the 90 degrees with the knee is a little bit strenuous, or even if you just want to get another angle in there, you can just bend it straight and just come straight over like that too. And today we're gonna finish up with a yogic squat. So don't be shy to point your toes out, okay? As much out as you need to, point it out, doesn't matter. Because the most important thing is just come down, right? Even if hands are here on the earth, who cares? Grounding. Beautiful. Feet are flat, okay, we're pushing into the earth with the four corners. I like to put my elbows here and create some pressure in between. Seems to help with the posture as well. As you heard, thank you so much for inviting me into your space today, guys. Be very, very proud of yourself for taking that step. For the opportunity, and for being invited into your space, and for you into mine. Namaste.